Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Mario and today we're going to talk about Cuisinart's warranty and some faults with their air fryer oven. Stick around. So as some of you are aware, I've gone through a lot of air fryers. 12 of them I think. Air fryers and air fryer ovens. Not because they break, but because I like to try new things and show them to you. The latest one that I've been using, and at the time that I reported the problem to Cuisinart, was 2 years and 10 months into the 3-year warranty. And they responded, and after some messages back and forth, they had me give them some information, and now I have to do the final steps in order to get my replacement. And I want to go through that with you so you know what to expect. Number one, for a while, the air fryer oven started making some fan noises, the main fan, and you can't get at that main fan because there's a intermediate punched holes where the fan blows through, so you can't clean it, get it at any type of debris or anything that's in there. So it would make noises for maybe 2-3 minutes and then eventually calm down. The second thing, which I've actually heard other people talk about, is when you rotate the dial clockwise, the number's supposed to go up, counterclockwise down. Well, sometimes it goes in the opposite direction, so you might fiddle around with it a little bit and it becomes annoying that happens. The third thing I ran into is, now when I clean this on the outside, I don't use any detergents or anything. It's just, I'll wash my hands, grab a selector size Bounty paper towel, dry my hands, and use that and wipe the front face. And the button, the rotary dial has a button you push, and that was getting stuck in, which was really weird. So I'm going to go through each of those with you and point out some things that they're going to need to hopefully make your experience go better and be a little easier. So let me show you what's going on. So first thing, we're going to see if it makes the noise. I was just using this, so it may or may not make the noise. I'll turn on the light, so maybe it'll help you see it. But I'm going to press the button to turn everything on, hit the air fryer button, and then hit start. Now hopefully you're picking up that noise. Now that's going to go on for, again, 2 to 3 minutes. Maybe not as long this time because it's been running. I've been cooking food, but it will. So I'm going to shut this off. And the internal fan will continue to run. So I have to start it, so there is going to be some noise, but I'm going to start turning the temperature up and down. I'm going to press the button, temperature will blink, and I turn it up and down. And well, right now it's behaving. Oh, see that? It went up when I turned it counterclockwise, and it jumped instead of down a couple of spots. So that is the other problem, and that is problem number 2. Having some lighting issues because the backlight of the display here was causing the camera to goof out. Now if you look at the knob here, it looks pretty normal, but what I found was the chromed plastic on the edges, the chroming is coming off, and what's happening is it's getting wedged inside in between the buttons. Like I can feel myself, I can flick this off. Now like I said, I do not use chemicals on the exterior here. I just wipe it down with a slightly damp paper towel. So that's problem number 3. So if your button's getting stuck and it's out of warranty, maybe you can figure out a way to pull out some of the little debris that's in there. Like I said, it's coming off. So now that you've seen those 3, let's talk about the information you need to provide to Cuisinart. So next thing, I'm going to show you some of the things you're going to need for the warranty purposes. So I have the unit unplugged, of course. Now we're going to tip this up on its back. And you probably will get a lot of oil spilling out of this. Back here there's some information. There's going to be like a date code, which you won't be able to see it too well. If I zoom in the camera it won't, but mine has a date code on here as well as some model information. They are going to want that. The other thing you need is on the plug. On the neutral side, or at least on mine, there's a date code stamped into that, and they are going to want you to take a picture of the plug and the date code so they can confirm the date code of when this was manufactured. Now I don't know why they needed that, since I provided them with a receipt from Costco that I had. So again, you're going to send them this information. I took a picture and gave it to them, as well as took a picture and told them what it said on there. But there will be a date code, plus I think there was a couple extra characters on there, so I sent them the whole thing. Now here's the next thing, and this is where people get concerned. And do not do this until they specifically tell you to. Here's where the cord is, right here. They want you to cut the cord off, and they want you to send them the picture of the cord cut. Now I'm going to do that on this video to show you because I am taking this out of commission right now. And there it is, and I am going to take some pictures, a couple of pictures, one with the cutters on it. Now remember, be sure to unplug it. You do not want to cut this while it's plugged in. I'm going to go right up to the cord and cut it. It is now cut. And the final thing I'm going to do here is to take a picture of the cut cord, maybe give them a slight better angle, as well as you, of the fact that I cut the cord. And there it is, the cord cut in the cord. And hopefully that'll satisfy their wants and needs. So when I was going to report these 3 issues to Cuisinart, I always keep the receipts and the box in case they want it shipped back. But in this particular case, I had not registered it. So before I put in the warranty claim, I took my Costco receipt, went to the website, and if I find the links for a specific, I know there was some weird specific ones, I'll post it in the description eventually. I registered, put the date in, took a picture of the receipt, and registered it. And then I got confirmation, hey, thank you for registering. Then I went in and filed a claim, and I said, hey, these are my 3 problems. And I think it was within 24 to 36 hours, I got the initial reply asking for information, the serial number, and then they came back and they asked me to get the number off the cord that I showed you on the neutral side of the contact of the electrical plug. And then they came back and said, okay, now I want you to cut the cord and take a picture of the cut and the remaining cord. Do not cut that cord. Wait for them to tell you this and then cut the cord. Follow the instructions. Now, between the initial response for them of them asking me for information and then coming back to say, hey, do this next, there was a couple of days lag in there, and I replied back and said, hey, did you get my email? And then they started replying again. But do watch out for this. You will get an email from Cuisinart. However, one of the replies came from Conair. Conair, when I think of Conair, I think of hair dryers, and I don't need a hair dryer, as you can see. But, so, you know, if you don't think you got an email from them, check your spam box, make sure you don't have anything from Conair as well as Cuisinart. So now that I have done what they wanted, I am going to send the picture to them. They said they need about 10 days to process this. So while that's happened and this is out of commission, I'm going to bring out my old GoWISE air fryer oven and put that back into commission. Anyways, folks, I hope that information was useful to you. This is just part 1 of the video. I will be doing another unboxing when the replacement comes, because I don't know if they're going to send me the same model or not, but since they had me cut the cord, it's because they're going to want me to just throw away the oven or recycle the oven. So I'm going to keep all the extra parts, like the extra crumb tray, the rack, and you know, the mesh tray and everything like that, because that'll be a good spare. So I reported this issue to them at 2 years and 10 months, and the warranty is 3 years. So just a couple of months short of the end of the warranty period. So I'm glad that they are replying back and are going to do something about it. I think that's very important. A good product is only as good as, you know, the customer service. You know, with the Breville that I had, it kept breaking down, and while they replaced it, I found that as a it was an unreliable product. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm putting out a video. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to unplug your air fryer, folks. So I pulled out the gold GoWISE. That was my first air fryer oven. You can see there's quite the size difference between these two. And I also have this packed pretty well. So inside you will see the silicone pad, and I put this on the bottom tray so it's easier to clean. See how easy I can get all this out. So here we got the kebab skewers. and this is the rotisserie bar. You'll hear our latest addition to the family. We got a third dog now. That is Lexi. She was abandoned twice, and now she's all ours. Here is one of the trays. This is where I would put fish in here, but I got a video upcoming for this, a different idea. Here's the basket, rotisserie basket I'll call it. I really honestly haven't found this good for anything. I've used it for fries, which was okay, but again, for me, this hasn't been good for much of anything. We got the air fryer basket. We have a couple of the trays. 2 trays. As you can see, this is the used one. It's got those permanent stains, and this one hasn't been used at all. And we got a couple of the racks right here. And we have the tray, which has seen better days, which is where I usually stick this right here, so it's easier to clean. So, if you want to compare sizes, here we have the Cuisinart tray, and here you have the GoWISE. So there's a bit of a size difference. So with the Cuisinart, I could fit easily 12 wings. This one you could too, but it was really a tight fit. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you that, and let's move on. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm putting out a new video.